What's up, YouTube? Thought I'd make a video about my truck. A 7.3, a 94 and a half powerstroke, right? And I've been watching some videos, guys talking about, why they like their truck, and if you want to buy one of these and all this other shit. And honestly, a lot of the stuff that they say is irrelevant. Like, they're sitting there and well, the fuel mileage in a truck like this. It's like this: if you're gonna buy a truck that's this big, you're not buying it for fuel mileage. You're buying it for capability, and you're buying it for appearance. Okay? One, you like big trucks? It's a big truck. You're buying it so you can tow something? Yeah, it's a 1-ton. It's about as big as you're gonna get without going into like a 450 or a 550. Like, it's the most common big truck out there. It's 4 doors. So, well, this one is anyway. So if you're gonna, haul people with you, there's 3 seats in the back. There's 3 seats in the front also. So you can put 6 people in here. Mine's got a full-size bed, so it's long. I can put a lot back there. I have a toolbox back there, and I can still fit my dirt bike back there. It's great. Fuel mileage, it really just depends. Mine is not built to get fuel mileage whatsoever. I've got the 7.3, obviously, with the automatic E40D transmission, and a lot of people will tell you that, E40Ds are shit and all this other stuff, and you're going to go through transmissions constantly. Well, if you're an idiot, then you might go through transmissions constantly. My dad had the same truck, and he went through 3 transmissions before he did some research and found out that, hey, there's a problem with E40Ds getting hot, and that's what causes them to go out. So, we both have the same truck, same transmission. So now we both have transmission coolers on our trucks. It's just something that we did to them. And when my transmission went out finally, the stock one did, at 200,000 miles, I went down and I had it built like a race truck. I had a 4-disc locking torque converter put in and a bunch of other shit. I'm not a tranny mechanic, but I took it to a guy that I knew was good at what he did, and he rebuilt it, made it pretty much bulletproof. Like he told me, this thing's good for well over 1,000 horsepower, and I don't have that in my truck, but I know it's gonna last. And the killer is heat, because it's got an aluminum case. Once they get hot, they warp. So do a little bit of research about it. One thing I don't have to worry about is I don't have to worry about smog control. Okay, I don't have DEF fluid or diesel exhaust fluid. I don't have to do an EGR delete. My truck originally came like pretty basic, okay, but I still have a turbo. I am going to add an intercooler to it just to keep the EGTs down on the exhaust gas, so that I can put more power to it and not melt the fucker down. Is it a really smooth ride? No, it's not. It's not a really smooth ride, but I do love driving this way more than I like driving our 2018 1500, which is a brand new truck that's very smooth to drive. I'd much rather drive this. I've got some little issues with mine, like I just redid the door pins in this truck. My truck's lifted pretty good. I got 37s on it, so I gotta pull myself in, and when you do that, it messes up your door hinge pins. So I replaced mine, and I'm like just barely off from it closing 100%. So I'm gonna do some adjusting to make it close a little better. I can drive my buddy's brand new truck. I can drive my brand new truck. I can drive any of the work vehicles that I drive around, and they're all brand new pickups, and they are nice pickups. And I very, very rarely ever turn ahead driving that brand new truck. Now, driving this truck, I cannot go to the store without having somebody talk to me about it, ask me about it, offer me money for it constantly. Constantly. I'll pull into a place, I'll go get everything I'm getting, and then I'll go up to the teller, and they'll have seen me pull in. They'll be like, "Is that your Ford out there? Oh my God, it's such a nice truck." Blah, 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 blah. In this truck, I get compliments all the time. I get out of the truck, whoever's sitting next or driving next to me, "Man, nice truck. Hey, drive by, people wave at you like you're, you know, something different. It's because they don't see this truck nice like this every single day. So if you want something that's going to get attention, this is definitely the truck you want to get. Because well, for instance, my brother has a brand new lifted Dodge, right? Sexy truck. But I mean, he doesn't ever get compliments on it because everybody and their mother's brother has a new Dodge. They're all fucking lifted. Everybody's got a new Chevy. Everybody's got a new Dodge. Everybody's got a new Ford. It's nothing that you don't see every single day, you know? It's the guys that drive the cars that you don't see every day. Like if you see like a really badass Corvette, that guy's gonna get attention, whether it's new or old, because you don't see it every single day. People don't see my truck every single day. They may see it all dirty, nasty, and rusted down, but they don't see it all lifted up and looking like it's brand new off the lot. That ain't something people see every day. So definitely something, you know, if you want to get attention, buy one of these and take good care of it. Something else that people have said is, you know, if you want the luxuries of a new truck, then you have to buy a new truck. Well, I call bullshit on that too, because I don't know what luxury it is that they're talking about that I don't have. Navigation, yeah, my truck didn't come with navigation, but you can go down to Walmart, O'Reilly's, or a million other places and buy aftermarket stereos that you can put into your truck. And I have a BOA sound system in my truck, okay? I have navigation in my truck. I have a backup camera in my truck. You know, these are things that, you know, I don't have dual climate control, but I think that shit's stupid anyway. So I will turn the heater on over here, so I can turn the AC on over here. No, I got a heater, I got an AC. The air conditioner stays really freaking cold in here. I've never had to recharge it. My windshield is not ginormous, so the heat doesn't go through it as easily as my Dodge does. My Dodge, I gotta crank that sucker up all the time, just blasting to stay cool. Whereas this thing, I mean, I turn it down half the time because it'll freeze you out of it. The new trucks, let's see, power seats. Yeah, I customize the seats in my truck and I put power seats in my truck, but you can do that with any vehicle. It's just a seat. It's not like you're gonna rebuild the whole truck to put it in there. I've got 12-way positioning bucket seats in my truck. They're super freaking comfortable. They're, you know, they're not cooled, but they're heated. Which, I got heated treats in my 94.5 truck. You know, they go up, they go down, they go forward, they go backwards, they lean back. They've got side bolsters. I've got cruise control. I don't have my stereo on the steering wheel. Yeah, you don't have that, but I do have a remote control that I can use if I want to be too lazy to reach forward and touch the stereo, but I mean, I'd rather do that anyways. I got a phone holder that I added to the truck. I've got power door locks, power windows. I'm going to add power mirrors to it because it didn't come with it. I'm actually going to put Chevy mirrors on here eventually. I'm not going to do it like those other idiots do. I'm actually going to take the time to make special brackets and make it look like it came factory. I don't know what people are saying that you could have in a new truck that you can't have in an older truck. I really don't. I'm trying to think of what else. You know, I don't have something that tells me my fuel mileage. I do have a gauge down at the bottom that tells me that kind of stuff, but because it's an older truck, it doesn't. So I'll have to change the PCM for it to work like that. I don't flip the camera around here, but you know, I mean, it's an older truck. You don't get new trucks that look like that at all. You know, and it's straight. It looks good. So, yeah. I mean, if someone wants to comment something that they think that they can't have in an older truck that they can have in a newer truck, you know, obviously you're going to go down to a store and it's going to come with all that stuff. Yeah, you're definitely right. But why would I want to go down and spend $80,000 on a new truck just because it came with, what, a backup camera? No, it's all right. I'll go down to Walmart, spend $30 and put a backup camera in it. You know, it's not that important to me. But anyways, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think.